smash the like button, and subscribe.
Come on, you can do a remote job.
Why? Wait, we've never had work requirements for Medicaid. Why should we have that?
Well, because if you're able-bodied, and why aren't you working?
Wait. I just to make a point here, right? You're saying that if someone isn't working, that they shouldn't receive health insurance.
Well, it shouldn't be free because no, I'm saying if you're able-bodied.
How are they gonna afford it if they can't?
Well, if you're able-bodied, why aren't you working? That's my question.
Let's say it is the case that there's a recession.
Okay, there's literally so many jobs. It's impossible to not get a job. I can guarantee you that. It's literally, if you're able-bodied, I'm saying if you can walk, talk, and have a conversation, you can get a job.
So yeah, this idea that you have in your brain that in every place around the country that there's no issue in getting a job is actually ridiculous. And I think you just need to like actually go read a economics book. Genuinely, seriously, like you think that the conditions of the economy are the same in every place around the United States, like comparative to the place that you live in? You think that the experience that you've had in terms of finding jobs is the same that it will be for everyone else?
For able-bodied people,
no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Especially when there's recessionary periods. The Great Recession.
No, I'm saying, can you give me an example now?
That was from 2007 to 2009.
Well, yeah, 20 years ago. But I mean, like right now, how
not even 20 years ago. What's up?
All right, 18 years ago, whatever. Can you give me an example now of people that are able-bodied that can't get a job? Like just one example.
People during COVID had a hard time getting jobs, right? Especially when there was 14.8% unemployment. What's up?
Yeah, people were getting unemployment though.
Yeah, because of COVID emergency. But yes, like you would have been against that, supporting this policy because they're quote unquote not working.
People were getting more for their unemployment than I was making. Actually, that shit was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
It was to incentivize people to not work. Shin, thank you so much for the $20 on YouTube super chat. Solana, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $5. Thank you. Callie, thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate it. Monster Eye, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Don't worry. Absolutely, I got you. Thank you so much. Najia, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you. I really appreciate it. As well as Jackie, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Vesna, thank you so much for the $50 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Vesna. I really appreciate it. Can we get some W's for Vesna in the comment section right now? And John with the $50 for the grift. Thank you so much. Can we get some W's for Vesna and John in the comment section right now? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Marisa, thank you so much. I appreciate the $2 as well. Thank you. Vanity, thank you for the $5 as well. Slim, thank you so much for the $2.33. And then Nayeli, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $5. Thank you. You were saying?
So COVID's not really a thing now. So like, do you have an example now?
What do you mean?
Well, I said give me an example of someone able-bodied that wouldn't be able to work.
We're talking about in terms of recessionary periods, places around the world. There are certain areas around the entire United States that like there are literally like jobs where people can't get access to them, right? Plus we can reference people who are caretakers, right? People that rely on like taking care of their children, single mothers, right? In those types of circumstances, would you not understand not having the time specifically to take care of children, right? And also work a job to that degree?
Well, no, people with children weren't included in that. It was children if they're over 14 or something, 15.
Yeah, so you're saying after that age that it is the case that they shouldn't receive the Medicaid? And for food stamps, by the way, it's 7. So you think children who are 8 years old should go to bed without food at night sometimes because it is the case their parents can't afford it because they should be cut off food stamps under your view?
If they're able-bodied and not working, yeah, you should be working if you're getting food stamps.
So the children should starve under your view. That's kind of diabolical.
Well, so what are the parents doing while the kids are at school for 7 hours?
That's diabolical. Now, again, wait, you can understand that there could be plenty of conditions that can lead to this happening, right? You specifically arguing that people should lose their health insurance because they don't work 20 hours a week, I think is actually insane. Like, genuinely think about it this way. You think people who don't work... Not everyone. Wait, by the way, you think people who don't work shouldn't receive health insurance?
If they're able-bodied.
In that circumstance,
you gotta keep saying that.
Are you Christian?
No.
No? Okay. So I have a question. If your sibling didn't work, would you cut them off Medicaid if you could?
If they were able-bodied, you gotta say that part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Why the fuck wouldn't my brother be working? What the fuck?
You would be okay with them losing their health insurance?
Yes. What the fuck?
Dude, do you not care? What if it was your child?
Why? Wait, what? Well, if you're not working and
Yeah,
you're able-bodied,
if
like,
you're,
what's
yeah,
wrong with
if
that?
your child lost their health insurance, would you be okay with that?
Because I would be working, that wouldn't happen.
No,
Because
them. I'm talking about
school.
them. I'm talking about them when they're older.
Oh, if they weren't working, I mean,
You
yeah, I
just
would teach my kid to work,
so
obviously.
you don't. Okay, so I have a question. If someone doesn't work, should they not receive protection from the police, or should the firefighters not like protect their house from fires?
Well, that's
Should
taxpayer
they
money.
not
They
be
still
able?
pay
Should
taxes.
oh wait,
Everyone pays
is that
taxes.
not the same thing with Medicaid?
Well, no, because well, I guess
Yeah,
so,
it
so
literally
then you're
is.
saying
It
everyone should get
literally
Medicaid.
is.
Then you're saying everyone should get Medicaid under any condition.
I think everyone should get health insurance under any condition. Absolutely.
So yeah, you're for increasing taxes. Then you're all for that, all that stuff, basically.
Yeah, because you understand that we would pay less in the tax increase than we would actually be paying right now in private health insurance. Did you know that we spend right?
Dude,
We spend
I
almost.
want money in my pocket,
Listen to this.
brother.
Yeah, so listen here. We spend almost twice as much than almost every other developed country around the world that has a universal healthcare system on healthcare per capita per individual, right? And we actually have worse average health outcomes.
Yeah, that's because we have a lot more people, and people make bad choices here. That the people that actually pay for their healthcare and get Medicaid and use it are usually pretty healthy.
No, it's not because we make bad decisions as to why we spend almost 2 times as much. It's because
Bro, we're
there
the
is
fattest country.
that's actually not true, by the way. So one, that's not true. Two, as it relates to this, that's not an explanation as to why our healthcare costs are significantly more. Actually, our healthcare costs are significantly more because of our for-profit model, where we don't provide a healthcare system for everyone, a bare minimum for everyone. So providers are able to literally gouge people for basic health services that they need.
So still doesn't convince me that if you're able-bodied, you shouldn't be working. Like your kids are going to be at school for 7 hours. What are you doing all day? That makes no sense. At
I don't.
least 7 hours.
I
After school
to be
programs.
honest with you, they could be looking at the TV the entire day, and I still think that they should have health insurance.
See, that's
Like,
why.
wait. If they were looking, if they were looking
That's
at
why
the
people don't fuck
well,
with y'all.
okay, well,
Bro.
well, listen to this. If they were looking at the TV every single day, should they lose their protection from the police?
That's different. They're still paying.
Why not?
Taxes,
No, they're not. They're looking at the TV all day.
brother. That's government.
Should they not get
security.
protected by the police?
No.
No,
I mean, yes. No, yes, they should. Yes.
they
sorry.
should. Okay,
I
why?
think
Why?
this is just a
Why?
horrible
Why?
analogy.
Answer the question. Why?
Because they still pay taxes.
Well, they're not paying taxes.
Oh, you mean if they're not working? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, they should still be protected by the police because they're an American citizen. But you shouldn't get
Oh, JG, thank
Yeah,
you
but
so much
that's
for
like-
pushing the
that's
9 month
like
subscription.
security.
You ran
That's
right
like-
into it. They should get it because they're an American citizen. It doesn't matter, no matter what the fuck they're
Partner,
doing.
I don't know
Like,
why you think
just like
that's-
you, just like I said earlier, they could be staring at the wall all day, and they should still receive health insurance the same way they should still be protected by the police, because these programs that I'm advocating for apply to everyone. They're human rights. Okay, being provided access to healthcare is a human right.
But everyone does have access to healthcare. I just don't think it should be free.
Wait, so again, free at the point of service.
What do you mean?
Yeah, free at the point of service. So you'll pay for it through the context of taxation, but it will be free at the point of
Exactly,
service.
bro. You're down to increase taxes. That's crazy, bro. Like that's why people. And then that's
Dude,
so
I
that's
just want
one
to let you
reason
know.
why-
Wait, listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. We will save money. For example, there's a
We
Yale
won't,
study
bro.
that
We won't,
indicates
bro.
we will save $450 billion every single year due to Medicare for all, because now there's not a middleman between you and your doctor, between
There's
you
a
and
Yale study.
yeah.
I'd love to see you as a. I'd love to see the person running as a Democrat the next term, and use that. We want to increase taxes because the Medicaid will be for everyone. Like
Medicare for all.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's an incredible
Yeah.
policy.
That'll-
You
that
know,
would
you know what?
definitely
I
win
just want to
people
let you know, you're laughing at that, but when you get that in the future, because of the policies that I'm advocating for right now, you'll be thankful when you get it. Okay? Because that policy isn't just for people who are liberals and progressives. It's for everyone. You and your children will benefit from that policy. You laugh at it now, but your children will be benefiting from that policy. Their children will be benefiting
No,
from that
'cause I'll be
policy,
employed.
and they will laugh at the fact that you ever
be
denied that it was useful. You understand that people
I'll
in
be
other
employed.
countries around the world that have these universal healthcare systems, they laugh at the
Smaller
fact that we have
countries.
these conversations in the United States,
Smaller
because
countries.
45 to 68,000 American lives are lost every single year due to lack of health insurance, because people don't get access to preventative health insurance, and it leads to them literally dying. And you're totally okay with that because you care more about corporations profiting a little bit off of literally people dying than you care about actually having human decency enough to provide a system for everyone, because you're so sad about the extra increase in taxes that's going to be on billionaires when you would save money at the end of the day. You're such a ridiculous individual.
Name one country that has our population that has that healthcare you're talking about.
Couldn't you compare it on a statewide basis then? So
What do you
are
mean?
you saying that if it can be applicable in Canada and all these countries in Europe, that it can be applied on a statewide basis here in the United States? Why wouldn't it be able to be applied in that context then? Each different state could do it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You know
I would
that
agree with that.
a larger population actually makes it cheaper in the long run because there's more healthy people that are able to subsidize people who are sick. Did you know that? Did you know because of economies of scale, it is the case that we actually see better pricing and more efficient pricing when it is the case that we have more people referenced within the context of an insurance model, which we do the insurance through the context of our governmental system. It increases the pool of people that are within that system, therefore making it more efficient. So you sit there, you can laugh and you can joke about all of these different types of things, but this will make it cheaper for you. You'll have free at the point of service health care where you don't have to pay thousands of dollars if you have to go in an ambulance because you broke your leg. Like, dude, Jesus Christ, like seriously, this will save you money. It will save your kids money. It will save your grandkids money, and it will save tens of thousands of American lives. And you're going to sit here and act like you don't want to do that?
You're paying it in taxes, brother.
Okay. I'll pay more. I'm totally okay with paying more in taxes. Wait, do you pay taxes?
No, I'd rather pay my monthly health
Wait, do you pay taxes?
Bro. Yes.
You do?
But I don't want them increased.
You do? What's your income?
It's bad enough.
Wait, is your income bracket above 130,000?
No.
Okay, you will literally totally save money.
No, because I'm on the potential to be above that by the time I'm 25. So,
dude,
no.
Wait, I just want to let you know the tax that Bernie was proposing, particularly to pay for a Medicare for all plan, was 4%. Okay, if you had a 4% increase on your taxes, right, you understand that that would actually lead to you paying less right into the tax system than you would have actually been paying in private health insurance right now.
I don't believe that at all. I pay like what, $1,500 a year in taxes. I mean, in health insurance. That increases 4%. I'd be paying way more than $1,500 a year in taxes for sure. I can tell you that. I make about 75,000, 70,000.
So it'd be seven. That's about 2,400.
And then what I paid in taxes? Yeah, I paid about 20-something thousand. Yeah.
2,800. So you're gonna save more than 2,800.
No, dude, you're not. What do you mean?
Wait, are you seriously pay 1,500 a year and that's it on health insurance?
Yeah, I pay about 150 or no. So yeah.
So
like 1,700 maybe.
And by the way, when I'm talking about Medicare for all, it's everything paid for. So
you're talking about dental and all that too?
Yeah. That's dental and everything.
Yeah, no, I don't think it should be free. Like,
are you counting? Wait, no. Wait, the 4% tax is including dental. Dude, your 1,500 is probably premium or deduct. What's your deductible?
I cannot remember, to be honest.
I'm telling you, you totally are going to be paying more into the system right now. And you know what? Corporations, they benefit off of you being stupid. I'm gonna be totally honest. You being stupid and not looking into this and realizing that this policy actually benefits you is literally what benefits corporations. They make money off of you being too stupid to criticize this. I'm serious.
If I wanna keep working and get rid of my health insurance, I want the option to do that. I don't want them to just be like, hey, we're increasing your taxes and you get your health care. Like, I don't want that. I want the option to have health care or not have it.
Yeah, but you understand that you need health care. It's not an option. You need it. It's a need. It's a necessity. It's not a want. It's not a, you know what? I might just decide to get it. You know, you need it in circumstances where you need it. It's not a decision like that.
Well, I like how I can get it.
So by the way, to clarify, I just want to clarify to you. You have that option under Medicare for all. You get to choose what provider you go to. You just don't get to choose whether or not you have insurance because everyone has insurance.
You don't get a choice on the increased taxes, so no. I'm good. You'll
literally save money.
You literally won't. Bro, are you gonna go on Jubilee again? I would love for you to use that point and see you get cooked though. That would be lit.
By the way, I have talked about this on one of my Jubilees I've been on.
Damn, really?
Yeah, and I cooked.
I always get hyped when I see you there, and then you never get a chance to talk, dude. But anyways, all right, back to what we were saying.
That was only I would really only say that happened like that one time in the Ben Shapiro conversation. Other than that, I talked like in all of them, a lot. Except for one of the second one I was on like years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I just feel like you didn't like stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like I expected you to. I guess I don't know.
Really?
But anyways,
in a Charlie Kirk one?
Yeah, because you argued about God and. I wanted you to talk about.
Yeah, I didn't stand out at all, dude. I didn't stand out at all. You know the video of me debating Charlie Kirk on my account has 8.7 million views just here on TikTok, right? And that's just one of the videos.
But you didn't talk about like
It
policy
didn't
and shit.
stand out really.
Well, whatever. But you didn't talk about policy and shit, bro. You tried to talk about being a Christian and all that.
Yeah, because it was an about policy. We weren't doing a Trump conversation until
Yes, it was. I don't even remember what his claim was. But
the
then
Trump
you brought up.
conversation the Trump conversation was on the second account for Jubilee, which you probably didn't even want.
So what was his claim then that made you bring up God? I mean, we shouldn't really be arguing about this on here, but I do feel like you brought it up randomly. But anyways,
he said, "What is a woman?" I defined what a woman is. I asked him what a man is, and I said that the definition he provided in terms of what a man, which was XY chromosomes, right, was not what actually a man is, because it is the case that under his view, he thinks God the Father is a man, yet does not have that set of biology. But go ahead.
So yeah, with the healthcare thing, I don't think eugenics, like a 20-year-old should not have to pay taxes for healthcare if he doesn't need it. I mean, should not have to pay for healthcare if he doesn't need it. That's what I'm saying.
Everyone needs healthcare. Everyone everyone within their life will use healthcare. Okay? You telling me you wait, I just want to know. You telling me you're not going to use healthcare is stupid. Andy, think of a subscription.
This is what you do. You'll say like a statement.
Are you going to be old when you're older? Yes, you are going to be older. Are you going to be more likely to have some type of condition that's going to harm you, in which you are going to have to pay for? Yes.
Yeah, but if I
Vex, thank you so much for the Rhythmic Bear. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Vex. I just want to say this one thing. Please listen to this. No one should have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars just because they got cancer. Not a single person.
Not even like Jeff Bezos?
No one. Not even Jeff Bezos. I'm serious. Yeah. I'm serious. When Jeff Bezos goes to the hospital, it should be free at the point of service for him, because he pays more into taxes into the system under my model than he's going to be getting out of it.